Men over 50, I want to share something with you tonight that may seem almost too simple to be true. What if the answer to waking up with the kind of firmness and vitality you remember from your younger years was not found in a pill bottle, but in your own bathtub? What if a carefully prepared soak before bed, using ingredients your grandmother might have kept in her kitchen, could restore the kind of morning strength that makes you feel like a man again? I know this sounds unusual. Most men have never considered that something as ordinary as a warm bath could have such a profound effect on their most intimate health. And yet, for centuries, traditional healers understood something that modern medicine has largely forgotten. The body responds powerfully to warmth, to minerals, to certain natural compounds when they are absorbed through the skin in just the right way. What I am about to share with you is not a quick fix. It is not a trick. It is a method rooted in the body's own design, in the way blood moves, in the way tissues respond to nourishment, and in the way your nervous system can shift from stress and tension into deep relaxation. When these elements come together in a warm bath before sleep, something remarkable begins to happen. Circulation improves, inflammation quiets, stress hormones drop, and in the morning, many men wake to find that their body has remembered what it is capable of. Over the years, I have met countless men who quietly accepted that morning erections were a thing of the past. They assumed it was just age catching up with them. But here is what I have learned through decades of teaching natural health. Aging is natural. Decline is not. When a man stops waking with firmness, it is not because his body has simply given up. It is because something has gotten in the way. Poor circulation, chronic inflammation, stress that never fully releases, a nervous system stuck in fight or flight. These are not inevitable parts of aging. They are responses to how we live, what we eat, how we move, and yes, how we care for our bodies in the evening hours before sleep. The bath I'm going to describe works on all of these levels at once. It does not force anything. It does not override your body's natural rhythms. Instead, it creates the conditions for your body to do what it was designed to do: to circulate blood freely, to relax deeply, to repair and restore during sleep. And when those conditions are met consistently, night after night, the results can be profound. Let me explain how this works. An erection, at its most basic level, is a matter of blood flow. When arousal occurs, blood vessels in the penis dilate and fill with blood. The firmness you feel is quite simply blood under pressure, held in place by healthy tissue. For this to happen reliably, several things must be true. The blood vessels must be open and flexible. The blood itself must flow freely, not sluggish or thick. The nervous system must be relaxed enough to allow that dilation to occur, and the tissues themselves must be healthy, responsive, and well-nourished. As men age, each of these factors can become compromised. Blood vessels stiffen from years of inflammation and poor diet. Circulation slows as we become less active. Stress keeps the nervous system locked in a state of tension that restricts blood flow. And without adequate minerals and nutrients, the tissues lose their responsiveness. This is why so many men find that firmness becomes unreliable. That morning erections fade, that what once happened automatically now requires effort or assistance. But when you step into a warm bath prepared with specific natural ingredients, you begin to reverse these patterns. The warmth itself causes blood vessels throughout your body to dilate. Your heart rate slows. Your nervous system shifts into what is called the parasympathetic state, the rest and digest mode that is essential for healing and for sexual function. As you soak, minerals and therapeutic compounds from the bathwater are absorbed through your skin, reaching tissues and organs that need support. And as your body temperature rises and then gradually cools after the bath, you enter a state that is ideal for deep, restorative sleep. It is during this sleep that much of the body's repair work happens, including the restoration of erectile tissue. Now let me tell you about the ingredients that make this bath so effective. The foundation is Epsom salt, which is not actually salt at all, but magnesium sulfate. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for male health, and yet most men over 50 are deficient in it. Magnesium relaxes smooth muscle tissue, which is exactly what lines your blood vessels. When you soak in an Epsom salt bath, magnesium is absorbed through your skin and goes to work relaxing those vessels, allowing blood to flow more freely. It also calms the nervous system, reduces inflammation, and helps regulate blood pressure. For men struggling with firmness, magnesium is often the missing piece. When blood vessels are chronically tight and constricted, no amount of arousal can overcome that physical barrier. Magnesium gently releases that constriction, but we do not stop with Epsom salt alone. The real power comes when we add other natural compounds that work synergistically. One of the most effective is raw apple cider vinegar. Now, I know this may sound unusual in a bath, but hear me out. Apple cider vinegar, particularly the raw unfiltered kind with the mother still in it, is rich in potassium and enzymes. Potassium works alongside magnesium to regulate fluid balance and support healthy blood pressure. When you add about 2 cups of raw apple cider vinegar to your bath water, it helps to alkalize the body, draw out toxins through the skin, and improve circulation. There is also evidence that it helps balance pH levels, which can reduce inflammation throughout the body. For men dealing with prostate inflammation or urinary issues, this can bring noticeable relief. The third ingredient I want you to consider is baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate. Just half a cup added to your bath creates an alkaline environment that is deeply soothing to inflamed tissues. Baking soda also helps to soften the water, making it gentler on your skin, and it supports detoxification. Many men carry a heavy toxic load from years of exposure to chemicals in food, water, and the environment. These toxins accumulate in fat tissue and can interfere with hormone production and circulation. A baking soda bath helps to gently pull some of these toxins out through the skin, giving your liver and kidneys a bit of relief. Now, for men who want to take this even further, there is one more ingredient that can be extraordinarily powerful, and that is ginger. Fresh ginger root, grated or sliced, added to your bathwater creates a warming sensation that goes deep into the tissues. Ginger is a potent anti-inflammatory and circulatory stimulant. It increases blood flow to the extremities and to the pelvic region. Many traditional healing systems have used ginger baths specifically for male vitality because of this warming, invigorating effect. You can use about a quarter cup of fresh grated ginger, or if you prefer, you can make a strong ginger tea by boiling sliced ginger root for 10 minutes and then adding that tea to your bath water. The warmth of the ginger combined with the mineral support of the Epsom salt and the detoxifying effect of the vinegar and baking soda creates a bath that is truly therapeutic. So here is how you prepare this bath. In the evening, about an hour before you plan to sleep, begin running warm water into your tub. The water should be comfortably hot, but not scalding. You want to be able to stay in for at least 20 minutes without discomfort. As the tub fills, add 2 cups of Epsom salt. Stir it with your hand to help it dissolve. Then add 2 cups of raw apple cider vinegar and half a cup of baking soda. If you are using ginger, add your grated ginger or ginger tea at this point. The water may fizz slightly when you add the baking soda to the vinegar. This is normal and harmless. Step into the bath and settle in. Let your body relax completely. Breathe slowly and deeply. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. This is not just a physical treatment. It is a time to release the stress and tension of the day. Many men carry stress in their pelvis, in their lower back, in their jaw. As you soak, consciously relax these areas. Let the warmth penetrate. Stay in the bath for 20 to 30 minutes. You may notice your skin turning slightly pink as circulation increases. You may feel a gentle tingling, especially if you use ginger. These are signs that the treatment is working. When you are ready to get out, do so slowly. Your blood pressure may have dropped, and standing too quickly can make you lightheaded. Pat yourself dry gently. Do not rub vigorously. You want to leave a thin layer of the minerals on your skin to continue absorbing overnight. Put on comfortable, loose clothing, drink a glass of room temperature water to stay hydrated, and then go to bed. What happens next is where the magic truly occurs. As your body cools down from the bath, your core temperature drops, which signals to your brain that it is time for deep sleep. The magnesium you absorbed helps you stay in that deep sleep longer. Your nervous system remains in the parasympathetic state, and throughout the night, your body goes to work. Blood vessels that were constricted begin to open. Inflammation that was chronic begins to quiet. Tissues that were starved for oxygen and nutrients receive fresh blood flow. And in the early morning hours, as testosterone levels naturally peak, your body has what it needs to produce a strong, firm erection. Most men who try this method notice changes within the first week. The first thing you may observe is better sleep. You fall asleep faster and wake feeling more rested. Within a few days, you may notice that you wake during the night or in the early morning with some degree of firmness. It may not be full strength at first, but it is a sign that circulation is improving. By the second week, many men report waking with erections that are noticeably stronger and more sustained. And over the course of a month, as you continue this practice nightly, the improvements often become even more pronounced. But there is more happening here than just improved erections. Because this bath supports overall circulation, you may notice other benefits as well. Better energy during the day, clearer thinking, less joint pain and stiffness, improved digestion, even better mood and emotional balance. This is because you are not just treating one symptom. You are supporting your body's fundamental ability to function well. Now, I want to be clear about expectations. This is not an overnight miracle. If you have been struggling with erectile issues for years, if you have significant vascular disease or other health complications, it will take time for your body to respond. But the principle remains the same. When you give your body the support it needs consistently, it will begin to heal. Some men see dramatic changes in a week. Others need a month or more. What matters is not the speed, but the direction. Are you moving toward better health or away from it? This bath moves you toward it. There are a few additional practices that can enhance the effectiveness of this treatment. First, consider your diet. If you are eating processed foods, excess sugar, and unhealthy fats, you are working against yourself. Focus on whole foods, plenty of vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil and avocados, and clean protein. Second, move your body daily. Even a 20-minute walk improves circulation dramatically. Third, manage stress. Chronic stress is one of the greatest enemies of male vitality. Find practices that help you release tension, whether that is deep breathing, time in nature, or simply quiet reflection. And finally, be patient with yourself. Many men carry shame or frustration about changes in their sexual function. This only creates more stress, which makes the problem worse. Instead, approach this with curiosity and compassion. Your body has served you well for decades. It deserves care and respect, not judgment. When you step into that bath each night, you are telling your body that you value it, that you are willing to support it, that you trust its ability to heal. That message matters more than you might realize. If this approach resonates with you, I encourage you to begin tonight. Gather your ingredients. Prepare your bath with intention and give yourself this gift of deep rest and restoration. Share this information with other men who might benefit. And if you found value in what I have shared, consider subscribing so you can continue learning about natural remedies that support your health and vitality. Your body was designed to thrive, not merely to survive. It was designed to wake with strength and to move through your days with energy and confidence. When you align your habits with your body's needs, when you support it with what nature provides, remarkable things become possible. So tonight, as you sink into that warm, mineral-rich water, remember this: healing does not always require complexity. Sometimes the most profound changes come from the simplest acts of care. Stay consistent, trust the process, and may you wake each morning with the vitality and strength that remind you of all that your body is still capable of.